For years, they have dominated at countless Comic-Cons. Now they are committed to bringing the experience back in a whole new way. There's only one place to get your comics and collectibles and chat live with the two greatest showmen in modern comics. So kick back, bust out your keyboard, and get ready to call it as you see it. You're watching Kickin' It with Onrie and Kevin, the live shopping show.
What's happening, everybody? Welcome to the Kickin' It with Onrie and Kevin show. With me, as always, my cohort, my partner in crime. Where you at, Onrie?
Onrie Company. And we got Kevin in the house. My man.
What's happening, y'all? We got a great new episode here. We're not only doing comics, but we're going to do some old school DVDs. DVDs are starting to get rare. Yes, you can find a bunch of them for $5, and you're going to do it here.
Oh, bang, 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 bang. Hey, check it out. Yours is on the way, dude. Do you like that dance?
It's such a silly news. Oh, guys, welcome back.
We got DVDs. We also got Blu Ray DVDs. We got comics. We got video games. We got it all because that's what we're all about. And
that's right.
The Wheel of Fate is what Kevin is spinning. I am spinning the Wheel of Fishnicket. And let's see what we would have fallen on. You guys.
The Wheel of Fishnicket.
You guys would have won the special prize that we have today, and it's an unlimited supply of something. Kevin has no idea what it is. But you can find out. All you got to do is spend $20 and you get to spin that wheel.
That's right. And there he goes, folks.
Sorry, dude. This thing's really awesome. Just wait till you get yours. You're gonna be like,
dude, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. That's a pretty dumb move.
All right. Kevin,
we're so excited. We're so excited you got your package. Thank you very much always for doing business with us. We love you. Thank you very much. Peter, what is happening? Everybody, how's it going? So we're going to kick off tonight's episode, and I'm going to start bringing back some old school DVDs. And Onrie doesn't know this, but I'm going to come hard. And I'm not coming hard with Blu-ray. I'm coming hard with a DVD. And you can find it in pretty much garage sales and stuff like that. But this is a special edition. Okay. This is the complete DVD collection of Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones. Look, they are all there. We got the Temple of Doom, Raiders of the Lost Ark, and Last Crusade, and then bonus material. Check this out. You got Harrison's beautiful face on the front and back because it's Harrison Ford. Let's be serious. Indiana set right here. This complete set, $10. Call it as you see it. Find it. Call it as you see it, folks. We got games, we got movies, we got artwork, we got all kinds of stuff. Another one I'm going to spit out. This is an old school one. Everything's here. And this is Spider-Man. Spider-Man. This is the full screen special edition. Your custom little coupons even in here too. That's pretty cool. And you got both DVDs right here. You got your disc 2 with Green Goblin on the back, and then you got your artwork in your pamphlet as well. So really cool. I got this going for $10 as well. Call it as you see it. All right, I'm going to do a couple more. This one's pretty cool. I'm going to just bust it out. This one's going for $5. Let's see if it's still in here. Yes, it is. X-Men First Class. For those of you who don't remember this one was pretty awesome. One of my more favorite ones. Beast comes out better in this one. And Mystique, she's who she's supposed to be. You know, I think at heart she's a super good guy. But whatever. She gets floppy all the time. We got this going for $5. And if you buy 5 of them, you can spin the wheel. What up? Who's saying? Who knows that name? Oh, shit. It's Nick. What up, dog? I was like, who knows that name? How y'all doing? Well, welcome, guys. Welcome. So I got not only the Indiana Jones complete set for $10, Spider-Man for $10, and X-Men for $5. I got the Avengers Infinity War right here. This is still hot. Still hot. DVD only.
You know you sold X-Men to Cora, right?
No.
Well, you did.
X-Men to Cora, $5. I got you, girl. I will record it in just a second, but I have this Avengers Infinity War. This one's going for $8. X-Men to Cora for $5. Rock and Werewolf. Find my Maka. Cora. Always a pleasure. $5. X-Men DVD. All right. I'm going to do a couple more things here before, and I'm going to do some video games. Video games, always fun. So this one's pretty tight. We've all played this. Everybody that's into games, at least. What's this? Would you look at that? It comes with a third DVD that's not supposed to be in there. Shut up.
You're so dumb.
Anyway, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. This is going for $10. Call it as you see it. I got both discs in here, as well as the pamphlets that came with it. I bought this pre-owned for $20, $17, $20 after tax. So I'm going to give it to you guys for $10. This goes on 360. And for those of you who are not collecting systems, you better start.
Otherwise, Kevin's going to go to your house and punch you in the face.
Yeah, I'm going to beat your ass. No, I'm not. I'm not going to do that because I'm a friendly man. I'm a friendly man. Okay, so having said being friendly and whooping on the butt, I got UFC.
Oh, did anybody see that fight this weekend? That dude, like, totally. Oh my God, that wide.
What, Usman? Usman?
Oh my God.
Usman?
The guy who broke his leg. Did you see that?
Yeah, you know what's funny? He broke his Vanderlei Silva broke his leg on that guy, and that guy broke his leg on another opponent. Isn't that funny?
That's hilarious. Not for that guy though.
No, that sucked. Did you see him fall? He thought his leg was still there, and he went to put weight on it, and he just like, blah, blah,
Well, you can see that here in these DVDs as well.
You can watch the destruction. We have Chuck Liddell, Randy Couture, Tito Ortiz, and we got all kinds of stuff. I see Tim Silva in there as well. Who else we got? We got Frank Mir. We got Belfort. We got Gann, McGee. Again, Randy Couture and Tito Ortiz. These are really great DVDs if you're into fighting. And this is the old school stuff when they were actually men and not a bunch of crybaby whanny babies. So check this out. These both are going for $10, $5 a piece. All right. Now I'm going to spit a comic at you. Where did they go? There they are. And these comics, make sure they're in order here. Okay, now this is a Batman Legends of the Dark Knight. So if you all remember, that series goes forever. So this is number 41 and number 42. And these are pretty cool. This one's called Hot House and this one's called Sunset. And these are all done by Wilson, Fern, and Joyner, as a matter of fact. So you got some big names on this stuff. And of course, it's DC. But I'm going to do these for cover price right now. This is some 1992 stuff, you know. So keep in mind, all that stuff from the 80s and 90s, it's starting to make headway and it's starting to gain some real traction. And those things are becoming collectible because there's a lot of first appearances in the 80s and 90s that people don't realize. And they're actually taking they're not going way back to the 50s, 60s, and 70s. they're actually taking some current characters into the cinema before the old ones. So those will flip the price immediately as soon as you have a cinematic appearance. Check this out. I'm doing both these books right here for $4. That's $2 a piece. You got Batman Legends of the Dark Knight, number 41 and 42. All right? So call that as you see it. All right. So I went ahead and did some video games. I did some comic books. I'm going to kick it back to my man, Onrie. He's got the buzzer. He's going crazy. He's hopped up on cocaine. And no, he's not, but he's hopped up on selling comics. So I'm going to kick it back to him. He's got some stuff to spit.
All righty then. Oh, dang it. We need a cameraman here. Can't just be me all the time. All right, guys. So I am busting out some really cool stuff tonight, and I'm gonna start with this movie right here. Stop looking at me, Swan.
Stop looking at me, Swan.
Stop looking at me, Swan. We got Black Swan here. I love this movie. If you're a fan of Darren Aronofsky, this is just fantastic. Natalie Portman and Mila Kunis, they had fun. They had fun. It was a good time. Good times. Anyway, this is not us selling PORN. This is us selling you some movie magic. It's the Black Swan, and it's going for just $10. It's a 2-disc set here, and Natalie Portman won Best Actress that year, and I can see why. It's a great movie. Actually, this is a really fantastic movie. I really love Black Swan. Stop looking at me, Swan! All right, sorry.
Stop looking at me, Swan.
Stop looking at me, Swan. All righty then. So the next book I'm going to bust out of here is going to be this bad boy right here. And by boy, I mean boy, look how attractive She-Venom looks on this cover right here. Isn't it just fantastic? Look at the size of her teeth.
A little put-em there.
That is a put-em right there. And this is something you want to put in your collection. So we got this and Avengers Assemble here, Ant-Man and Hawkeye. I'm going to do both these books here for just $5 right now. $5, so $2.50 per book. Call it as you see it.
Hey, Onrie.
Yes.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
We will ask the questions.
We will ask the questions. Oh, mercy. It makes me want to hang on the edge of my seat as I play Uncharted 2 on PS3. What a great game. Look at that. He's hanging on with dear life. Actually, this is a really great game. One of the best interactive cinematic experiences out there is the Uncharted series. Uncharted 2 is by far the only game in the series that I actually thought was the most well-rounded. Didn't care for 1. Thought 3 was kind of rushed through. 2 was just a perfect blend of everything. It was fantastic. Really loved it. And I'm just going to do this today for $10. So Uncharted 2 is going to go for $10 today. Call it as you see it. We got you covered. Some good PS. And believe it or not, we also have. Well, I got one more, right? So I guess
I need more. I did 8.
Oh, you did 8.
I did.
Well, then I ain't about to skip on this deal right here. I got.
Bless you.
Captain America number 616. This is going to go for just $5. Really cool cover on that. Let's start at this top part over here. Look at where the barcode is placed. It's awesome. It just merely makes you want to buy this book. And then you see the American flag. And then you see Captain America, and he's like, buy this book! It's only $5! Call it as you see it. We got you covered. How you doing, Kevin?
Awesome.
That's awesome. Well, I got something great for you guys. Anybody who is a fan of Ted Sakura and any of the comics that he puts out, you guys are going to dig this. I got Hero Tomorrow. the 2015 cut. So what launched Ted's comics career was a movie based off a comic he hadn't created yet. Ted likes to do everything ass backwards. And he likes to make everything more complicated than it really needs to be, which is why we respect him. Because no one likes going uphill more than Ted. He loved it. And I'm not selling this really well, am I? But anyway.
No, you're pretty much making Ted sell less comics.
Yes, that's true. I am. But Ted's killing it on the comics front. His new series, Bloom, which is right here and going for only $7, by the way, has sold out at the distributor level. He sold over 5,000 books. Hero Tomorrow here, the DVD, is the movie that kind of launches the whole world. And Ted actually made a movie. He actually made a movie. He's one of those creators, just like Joe Mcphee, he bootstrapped it and decided to just do it himself. And Ted's got a lot of film experience, so this is really cool. It makes total sense that he would start this way. The DVD is signed by Ted. It was the official selection at Fantasia Film Festival in Montreal. It was the official selection at Fantastic Planet Film Fest. It was the official selection at the Cleveland International Film Festival. Boy, that's not being biased. And the official selection at New York Comic Con.
Very nice.
It is impressive. It is super impressive. So this is basically the story of the guy who drew Apama. But Ted actually created it. And the guy looks absolutely nothing like Ted. And it's going for $20. Call it as you see it. This is supporting an independent creator right here in comics and in film. Tell me that's not inspirational.
You're an inspiration.
You're an inspiration. All right, next up, I got Spider-Man Special Wizard Edition. We got Spider-Man here. We got Spidey 2099, and we got the Black Symbiote Spider-Man, all on the same cover. This is going to go for just $15. Mr. McPhee, how you doing, my brother? Good to see you.
What up, Joe? David, I see you in the house, too. What's happening? Everyone is pimping at their best. Thank you for joining us.
$35 for that Spider-Man. All right, let's keep going.
If you buy it, you spin the wheel, y'all. Spin that wheel.
The next movie I got here is something you guys cannot resist. Hey, Kevin, do you remember this movie?
There can be only one.
Don't be such a pendejo when you're telling everybody about this great, great movie here, Highlander. If you haven't seen this, buy it right now because I'm going to sell it to you for only $10. You get the Blu-ray and you get to see Sean Connery pull off a horrible Spanish accent with a Scottish twist to it. And he's like,
how you doing, pendejo?
He totally pulls it off. The movie is worth buying simply for that alone. So call it as you see it. Get Highlander on Blu-ray DVD.
Rest in peace, SC.
SC, what's up? Sometimes a person who doesn't appreciate Highlander needs a good schmack. All right, let's go.
Schmacking.
Needs a good schmacking. All right. And finally, this is going to be my final thing before I kick it back to Kevin. My man. I have Vampirus Carmilla, number 2 and number 3. These are going to go for $10 each, so we're looking at $20. But tell you what, if you guys buy them both right now, I'll do them both at $15. Buy them individually, it's $10. Buy them together, $15. Call it as you see it. This is some really cool stuff. Frank Frazetta covers, reprints of old classic stories, all done in black and white. Check out the artwork here, guys. This is all fantastic. I really want to do something like this one day, with a martial arts theme, like Deadly Hands of Kung Fu. Get them both for $15. Call it as you see it. All right, Kevin, I'm kicking it back to you, dude.
Dude, kick it back to me because I just found an ultimate bundle right here, folks. You can really take advantage. And this is to all my Batman and Robin folks out there, people that like that series. So I've got issues 1 through 24 of Batman and Robin. This is a really cool series because not only do you have Grant Morrison on this, you have Frank Quitely, you have Patrick Gleason on this. There's a lot of heavy hitters that are contribute to this series. Check this out. This book alone is worth $10. Number 2, really awesome cover. I love this cover, very nostalgic. And the way Batman was drawn in this, I just thought was epic to have like his cape shadowing with the silhouette of the skyline. Really awesome. Very thought out. And this was also Grant Morrison, Frank Quitely. Looks like I don't have number 3. I got 1 through 24 without 3. This is number 5, Batman Betrayed. 6, 7, really cool cover. 8, 9. Issues 1 through 24. I'm not going through every single one of them, but they are in decent shape. I would probably call them, all probably reader's copies. They're probably 4s and 5s and 6s in here. This number 1 book right here is probably a solid 6.5. So I'm going to do all of these books, every single one of them, for $20. All these books are $20. Issues 1 through 24, subtract issue 3. This book alone is $10, and I'm doing the rest for $10. So $20 for everything. Batman Robin. Call it as you see it. This is an ultimate bundle right here.
That is an ultimate bundle, and it gets you a free spin of the wheel.
Free spin of the wheel. You could even get a better discount on it. You just never know. But right now, Onrie, guess what I have? I have issue number 2 of the new 52, Batman, Shamil. Shamazel.
Everybody, House of Batman Incorporated. Hey.
Batman Incorporated. This is a great one. This is number 2. This one's going for $4 right here, right now. Call it as you see it. Let's get it done. And all my super ladies, back of 21. Check this out.
Free.
Shut up. Batgirl, number 21, $2. Another ultimate bundle. I had this set and I got it again. I found it in one of these boxes I just recently picked up. Golden Age. For those of you who don't know what this is Golden Age. James Robinson, Paul Smith, Richard Onrie. This is Golden Age. This is a series of 4 books, and they're done extremely well. Number 2. Number 3. And of course, the gold foil edition, number 4. Again, this is DC's Golden Age. I'm doing all 4 of these for $20.
All 4 for 20.
$20.
Cora's calling Batgirl.
$20. Remember, you are my number 1. What movie is that from?
Batman.
That's right.
That's Dallas, too.
Batgirl number 21 is going to Cora.
It is going to Cora. Bang, 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 bang.
Sorry, Batgirl. $2. Good call. You're getting close. You're getting close. So since that took out my rack, I'm going to put one more on here. And this is a pretty important one because stuck in the 60s, this is all the hippies out there. We got Peaceman up in this joint. Peaceman.
Oh!
Look at that.
Peaceman.
That's right. This is the Teen Titans spotlight on Teen Titans number 21 with the introduction of Peaceman. Peaceman was just a hippie who wanted things to go right, and they always went wrong. And to fund his little thing, his Peaceman Revolution, he started robbing jewelry stores and banks and stuff. Really cool book. This one's going for $10. Call it as you see it, folks. Just call it. This is a really cool one. I dug this out. I was going to hold on to it, but forget about it. We're trying to make a quota here. Onrie and I are trying to make a business happen. So I just did 4 sets. I'm going to kick it back to Onrie because he's got more shit to tell you about. Let's get it.
He's got more shit to tell you about, guys. That's right. There we go.
There we go, Kurt. Who gave him that?
You're getting one too. We got Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Woo! This is basically brand new. I maybe looked at it once, but check it out. It's the DVD. You got the digital movie included, and it's all this extra stuff in here. And here's the thing: even though you can watch this on Netflix, you don't get all the extras. You just don't. That's what you're picking up this DVD for. And I'm going to do it today for just $15. $15 on Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Call it as you see it. We got you covered.
$15, little man. Put that money in my hand.
Next up, I got Straight Outta Compton. This is a delicious movie. It's all about gangster rap. And it's really, really good. Yeah, so I got this. It has a digital HD ultraviolet. Ooh, ultraviolet. Ooh. And hey, it's a movie about these cool rappers right here who just don't love the police. All right, we're gonna do this for $15 as well. So we're gonna do it at 15. And it'll go right under Highlander, right where it belongs. I don't know why I said that, but who cares? Let's keep going here. We got some other cool stuff here. Hang on just a second. I got some Venom here. I got a nice big Venom set.
I bet you do.
I bet you can shut up right now as I tell everybody about Venom Sinner Takes All, #1. Venom Carnage Unleashed, Part 2 of 4. Venom Finale #2. That's a cool cover, actually. Venom Finale #3. Venom Sign of the Boss #1 and 2. That's 1, and then that was 2 here. Got Ghost Rider in there. Planet of the Symbiotes Venom Super Special. Venom Sinner Takes All #5 and 4, 2 as well. So we got all of the Sinner Takes All. We're just missing issue 3. Now, I had someone come over to my warehouse this last week, and he wanted to take all these Venom books off me. And I told him that each of these books are going to go for $5 a pop. That would make all 9 of these go for $45. But he didn't really want to haggle with me, so I'm going to haggle with you guys. I'm going to pass the savings on to you. Normally, this would all be $45. I will do them all for $35. I'll take $10 off, $35 total. You get all 9 of these Venom comics. You clean me out of my Venom books. Call it as you see it. Or if you need any one of those Venoms, just let me know, and I'll do them at $5 a pop. And next up, I got Captain America Goes to War Against Drugs. But here's the thing, dude. Captain America wouldn't be who he is if he didn't take drugs himself to become Captain America. So in this issue right here, Captain America shows kids the joy of getting high on life, and he throws his shield at drugs. I don't know if drugs really look like that. Do they look like that, Kevin?
I don't know. I'm a good little boy.
He's a good little boy, folks. And for being a good little boy, I'm going to sell this tonight for only $4.
I've never seen drugs in my life, Onrie. I couldn't tell you what they are, how they smell, how they taste, how you make them. I couldn't tell you any of that.
Anyway, that was 4 for me, and it's time to kick it back to Kevin.
Well, then, kick it back to me because I got something in here you probably haven't seen in a while, and it's from Boom Comics. This is a 10-year celebration from Boom Comics. And Kurt, you'll probably be interested in this, or your old lady might be. But this one's called Curb Stomp. Check this out. So this is pretty much a band of girl Marines that get out and they cruise around on their motorcycles, and they don't take any shit from anybody. And really, really cool stuff. They go in this club that they pretty much they own. They got big old foo bar jacked up on the wall. They got all kinds of cool stuff in here. This is called Curb Stomp. This is a 10-year anniversary from Boom Comics, and it's going for $8. Call it as you see it. $8 for that comic. I also have here the Battle for Metropolis. I have Superman and Action Comics number 698, Power Surge, and number 699. This means war. Folks, this is some pretty cool stuff right here. If you don't know, we're pretty much at Action Comics, like, what is it, 1020, 1030, 1200? I don't know. But this is some mid-age Superman stuff, and it's going for $5 a piece. They're in pretty darn good shape. So I'm going to do $698 and $699 for $10. All right? So call it as you see it. If you have a different offer in mind, but you like those books, we will entertain anything. We don't have to commit to it, but we will entertain. You will not offend us. No worries. So, having that said, back to some movies. I got a great movie here, and I got all the good stuff here. I got the Blockbuster gift card. If you're ready for Go Blockbuster, we all know that place still exists in our minds. This is called Jarhead. Jarhead's pretty cool. It stars Jake Gyllenhaal in this, as well as Jamie Foxx, and it's a DVD. I got it going for $5. Jarhead. It's got everything in it. What else do I want to show? Brave and the Bold, number 23. This is Booster Gold and Magog. Dan Jurgens on this. Fight the Future is pretty much what it's about. And really cool cover. Character itself, awesome. Look at the reflection in his arm. Artwork does not disappoint. The battle in this is really good. The characters and the writing in here, you'll like it. You'll like it a lot. $3. All right, that's 4 for me. So I'm going to kick it back to Onrie. He's got plenty of stuff. We're going to keep this going, y'all.
All right. Do you have a DC Comics DVD?
A DC Comics DVD. Let's see. What do I have here? No. Well, I got Spaceballs.
How much you doing Spaceballs for?
I'll do Spaceballs for $8.
$8 for Spaceballs, folks. That is a steal. That is a steal right there. All right, Kevin, you're kicking it back to me?
Well, I kicked it back to you 10 minutes ago, but you were twiddling your little thumbs.
Well, my thumbs were not twiddling. They were twaddling as I was searching for some really cool stuff. I found
you were definitely twaddling.
Twaddle. Don't you twaddly shut up. I tell everybody about Captain America 342. This is where we got John Walker and Vandal Hearts. We have 344, 347, and we got Flag Smasher here on issue 348, which is missing a cover, and we got 361. I'm going to do this set because these are all reader-friendly copies. I'm going to do these for just $1.50 a pop. So we're looking at 3, 6. I'll just do them for $7. $7 for these 5 Captain America books. Call it as you see it. Bam. And next up, I got some Avengers books here. I have Avengers Annual number 18, number 19, and number 20. I'm going to do each of these for $3 a pop. We're looking at $9 for the set. $9 for the set. Call it as you see it. Next up, I got a movie that I really love very, very much, Avatar.
and this is the day one release Blu-ray. So I am going to do this for exactly $10 today, and you get the book. There's like an art book in here. There's all kinds of stuff in here. I don't even want to mess around with getting it out because it's going to create a mess. But you get a whole bunch of stuff in here, and it's just $10 for Avatar. So call it as you see it. Such a good movie, by the way. Really love Avatar. And let's bust out another video game. This video game is one of my favorites of all time. Vandal Hearts. This is a tactical RPG, and basically what you do in this game is you plan out huge battles, and you move your characters within certain radiuses, and you got archers, you got swordsmen, you got all kinds of stuff, and you upgrade, and it's really awesome. It's such a good game, and it's the original game with the instructions intact. This game is going for big bucks. This is going to go for anywhere between $100 and $150. I'm going to keep the price at $95 today. $95, and you can get Vandal Hearts on the PlayStation 1. It is yours. Call it as you see it. I love what we're doing here, Kevin. This is really cool. We're finally branching out. We're flying and hooking people up with some really cool deals. So I'm going to kick it back to you, my brother. That was 4 for me.
Go ahead and kick it back to me because I got video games here now. Those of you who are into NES, I got some games right here. I didn't promote them before, but I'm promoting them now. Let's be serious. This game will never not sell.
Oh, yeah.
Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt. $20 right here, right now. Automatic spin of the wheel. Super Mario and Duck Hunt. Cora's calling 10 for 10, Onrie.
All right, I got her.
We also have the original Tetris. The original Tetris. This one's going for $25. Call it as you see it. This can take weeks out of your life playing this. You get so hooked on it.
Mr. Moore, you got yourself a deal. Mr. Moore gets a spin on the wheel.
True Believers. Nice, nice.
And Cora, we're going to 10 for 10.
We also have Pro Wrestling, the entertainment system for NES. Pro Wrestling. This one's going for $15. Call it as you see it. Well, a good friend of mine, he loves games, and he collects games from us. I texted him. He didn't text me back in time. I'm putting this up there. I probably shouldn't. I probably should save this. But this is what I do for a living. Me and Onrie collect collectibles, and we sell collectibles. So, Jordan versus Bird. Nintendo Entertainment System. Larry Bird versus Michael Jordan. This game right here, I'm selling for $25. You can find it a lot cheaper. But I'm from Chicago, and I am overpricing this a little bit. Not much. It is a collectible for a Nintendo Entertainment System. One day this will be worth thousands. This game itself, in 100% perfect, never opened condition, went for $9,000. I'm doing it for $25. Call it as you see it. All right, so that's 4 games. I got Spaceballs over there. I'm going to keep it going just a little bit, Onrie, if you don't mind. I got the 2-disc anniversary of Al Pacino's Scarface. If anybody's interested in that for $5. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Cora, that's funny that you say that because I sell entertainment systems. I actually have this Nintendo. This is an NES. It's going for $35. I do have the cables for it, and I have the remote for it, but you have to have the TV to play it. You cannot play these on regular flat screens. This is the original system from back in the day. Let's see. This one is the NES 101 model. This is from 1993, just so you know I have that. I also have some other systems I'm not quite ready to part with yet, but I might one day. But just so you know, I've got all the remotes and everything. So I got that going for me. This game right here. This game right here. This game Onrie will flip out about because him and Kurt have been fighting about this game for 30 years and they both suck at it. They're really, really bad at it, Kurt and Onrie. They're specifically Kurt and Onrie, really, really bad. Not even good at it. Street Fighter 2 for Super Nintendo.
Tiger. We got some feedback here. So Cora is sold on the NES. So she's picking up the NES. David Moore saw a movie with Trace Adkins in it. He ended up having to explain to his family why he couldn't stop laughing at Luke McBain. And then Joe Mcphee he's asking for $35 on Top Loader. Will you do Top Loader at 35?
Top Loader.
Was you talking about that?
For this Top Loader right here, Cora kind of beat you to it, didn't she?
I believe she did.
Sold NES. Please, I got a TV just for that reason. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
I'm going to sell this system to Cora. Cora, $35. And these systems, they're very finicky, so keep that in mind when you clean your games. Clean them with some sort of alcohol or
lubricant.
So be very diligent with that, and these will last a long time. You just got to be very careful with them.
Edwin's asking about Street Fighter. How much is Street Fighter going for?
Oh. Street Fighter's going for $20. So Cora, just so you know, of course, I'm sure you know you're from back in the day like us. Top load it, pull it out, forget about it, reset, power on and off. I'm going to set this aside, my darling, because you bought this from me, and I'm going to do that right here, and I'm going to record it over here. Cora, $35. And Cora, you get a spin of the wheel, hon.
And so does David Moore. Moore, I have a feeling you're going to land on the lucky one tonight, buddy.
$35. All right. So, Cora, you get a spin of the wheel. You have spent enough money with me. At the same time, that is enough for me. I'm going to kick it back to Onrie. We have Super Mario Brothers Duck Hunt, Tetris, Pro Wrestling, Jordan versus Bird, and Street Fighter 2. Let me know what you want. Call it as you see it.
Okay. Cora wants you to spin real quick. Spin for her.
Okay. Yeah, I'll spin for you. No problem, Cora.
And then, David, I got you.
She got 5% off of a T-shirt. You've already got that, so I'll give you 5% off of your bill because I'm a nice guy. How about that?
All right, excellent. All right, kicking it back to me, Cora. I got your 10 for 10 pull right here. I have Action Comics 845.
Seriously, Kurt.
Trencher number 1.
I have that right here.
Comics 954. Fantastic 414, number 1 with a bullet, number 2. Punisher War Journal, number 44. And Jean Grey, number 8. Eternal Soulfire, number 4. And Amazing Spider-Man, Circus of Crime. This is 19.1. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Cora. Phil called the Captain America drug book, and he would like to take his spin, Phil Ragusa.
Okay, Phil hasn't spent $20 with us yet, so he can't do that yet. But I do have him for this at I believe I was doing it for $4, so $4 on this. Okay, Mr. Moore, I am spinning for you right now, dude. I am looking forward to this, and so are you guys. I can tell you guys are really gonna dig this one. Let's hope Mr. Moore lands on the right one. All right, let's. Fingers crossed, everybody. Fingers crossed. Yes! Yes! All right, everybody. Mr. Moore here has just won something incredible, and I want you guys all to witness it.
Here it comes.
All right, here it comes.
Congratulations! You just won a lifetime supply of gefilte fish! Scraped off the side of a road, and who knows how it even got there in the first place, this unappetizing delicacy goes well with horseradish. It lacks all kinds of taste, which makes it perfect for curbing your appetite and feeding a pack of hungry stray cats. Savor every bite and ask yourself why anyone would ever think this is delicious. Come hungry and say goodbye to tasty, delicious foods forever.
Gefilte fish on a daily basis is not recommended by a doctor. Hunter Killer Collectibles accepts no responsibility for any side effects that may occur from the consumption of said product.
That was a good one.
I told you it was a good one. All right. So, guys, the most important thing about Mr. Moore's reward here is the last part. That's we were sticking to that. So, Mr. Moore, you get a lifetime supply of gefilte fish. Congratulations. But the horseradish is on you, buddy. All right. Let's keep going here.
I thought that one was really good.
I told you you'd like it. All right.
Phil, sold on Jordan versus Bird.
All right. Next up, I got some classic Batman books here. I have Batman 333, Batman 334, 335, 336, 337, and 338. And I'm going to do all 6 of these comics today for just $15. And this is the last time I'm going to offer this. After that, these books are going up to $5 a piece. Normally, when you see them at comic shops and everything, they're going for $10 or more. So right now, you can get the whole set for only $15. Call it as you see it. We got you covered.
But you gotta call it as you see it, or you don't get it. Joe said we got them cracking up in the grocery store.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, we have Uncanny X-Men number 234. Looks like Wolverine's had his fair share of gefilte fish. Yummy.
Ooh, looks like
Mr. Agusa, no, I do not have Thor 384. I have 382 and 393, but not 384. All right. So I have Uncanny X-Men 234. This is a pretty iconic cover. Really good shape. I'm going to do this today for just $10. $10 on X-Men number 234. And let's see. Next up, I got something really cool. This is a trilogy of movies that is really, really fantastic. I have Unbreakable, I have Split, and I have Glass, all on DVD. I'm going to do this whole set here for just $25 right now. $25, you get all 3 movies. Call it as you see it. Get the whole trilogy, Unbreakable, Split, and Glass for just $25. Normally, you go to any store, you're going to pay $25 just for one of these. You can get them all. It's like buy one, get 3. And next up, I got another double pack here. I have
David. How you doing? David Pomalis?
Oh, David Pomalis is back. Did you get your Masters of Kung Fu? He bought the first appearance of Master of Kung Fu from us.
Oh wow, nice.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
I hope you got it. So we got Castlevania Lords of Shadow on PS3. We have numbers 1 and 2. I'm going to do the pair today for $40. So $40 to get both games. And this is such a great game. The combat in this is fantastic. If you're a fan of Castlevania, look no further. This collector's edition has art books. It comes with the soundtrack as well. And the soundtrack is super epic to this. It's a really great deal. So both games for $40. Call it as you see it. And that is 4 for me. So, Kevin, I'm going to kick it back to you, my brother.
Go ahead. Kick it back to me. I'm over here. I'm back in the frame. You can kick it back to me. And I'm going to go with PS3. Madden. Sorry. NCAA 08 football. To the game. Check this out. I'm doing this for $10. And I'm going to keep it going with some comic books, too. So we got Lee Falk's The Phantom. This is number 12. The Ghost Who Walks. Framed The Phantom. This is some awesome stuff, okay? So you got The Phantom, who we all know was played by Billy Zane. And he made that movie what it is.
He did. He was great in that.
Because the movie was garbage, but he was great in it.
I actually like the movie. I thought the movie was
You would. This is in really good condition. It's Phantom number 12. There's only a couple spine ticks on it. It does have some age to it. On the back, the old Tango and Cash advertisement. Check that out. Sylvester Stallone and Kurt Russell.
And it was like Sylvester Stallone was like, and then Kurt Russell was like, I don't understand what you're saying.
I know. Kurt Russell's just like, I don't know. I'm going to sleep with your sister.
Oh.
That's what he did in that movie. He slept with his sister.
He totally did. He Kurt Russelled the heck out of her.
He did. And I wonder if Goldie Hawn minded. He's been with Goldie Hawn for like 75 years. Phantom number 12 going for $5. All right. I also have a really old book. I should have this in a board and bag, actually. It's in rough condition. It's reader copy. It's got damage everywhere. I should press it out and maybe try and fix it. But this is Defenders number 37. And this is the introduction of Power Man. Who's going to stop Power Man? Evil in Bloom. This one's a reader copy. I'll probably end up pressing it tonight for some reason. I just don't feel comfortable giving this away like this, but I'm going to do it for $5. Plus, I'll press it.
Mr. Moore is asking what you thought about the latest episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Okay, so I'll be straight up with you. I watch these comics and these new age reality comic movies, all the cinema stuff, and I take it with a grain of salt. But the last episode of Winter Soldier, forget about it. Especially the end. What was said needed to be said. It had to be said. And the way it was written was absolutely moving and powerful. I immediately texted Onrie and I said, powerful episode. And he said, I'm not there yet. And I got to tell you, it's one of those ones where Captain America commits and he gives you hope in that speech. And that's his job, to give you hope in times of crisis or, shadowy times. It's really cool what they did with that last episode. And to think that they can do better I think that's pretty astronomical. What do you think, Onrie?
I thought it was amazing. Such a good episode.
It was. And that redheaded girl, she needed to get slapped.
She totally did.
She was on my nerves. She was like...
She was on them nerves, guys.
What revolution? You're 4 people. But in that, we have Man-Thing, number 7. Check this out. This is the most startling swamp creature of all, the Man-Thing. A monster stalks the swamp. This is a reader copy. This is probably a 2.6-ish. And I'm going to do this for $10. This is a number 7, so this is pretty old stuff. All right. And having that said, we are at the top of the hour. And at the top of the hour, I like to promote a certain book. And that certain book is Yi Sun Shin. Yi Sun Shin was written by a pretty cool dude that I'm partners with in business. And he's one of my best friends in life as well, over 30 years. And he wrote this book. It's about a Korean admiral who battled the Japanese back in the 1500s, 1592 to be exact. This is back when Japan was invading the world. The samurai force thought they were the most powerful force out there, and they figured out that they outnumbered the Koreans 10-1. So they invaded this guy. This is Admiral Yi Sun Shin. And they invaded him 23 consecutive times. He never lost a battle. This has really happened. We really teach people about his strategies in our military officer classes. So, not only do you have Yi Sun Shin hardcover right here, inside, you got some pretty cool stuff. You got a nice open layout as soon as you open the book with beautiful artwork on it. This is one of the most epic things ever. You see him standing against an armada? Well, let me tell you about that. In this book, he battles a huge armada against his very, very, very few ships. We're talking like hundreds versus like 10. It's actually 12, if I'm not mistaken. But and then he ends up boarding the bad guy's ship, cutting off his head, and just kills like 20,000 people in 4 hours. So we have a foreword by Stan Lee here. Stan Lee read the book and loved it, thought it was great, allowed us the honor to promote the fact that he loved it. That's an endorsement in itself. But you also get 4 copies. Issues 1 through 4, all through here. In the back, you get 50 extra pages, character descriptions, interviews with the creative team, as well as our road of how the book came to be. This is really cool, really awesome stuff. Plus, Onrie, if you buy this today, Onrie will sign this for you and send it straight to your door. So this is the first set of the arc. There's 23 battles. 23 battles cannot be told in just 4 books. There's just too much going on. So we made it a trilogy. So Onrie has this, issues 1 through 4. And that's Warrior and Defender. We also have 5, 6, 7, and 8. And that's in Fallen Avenger. Fallen Avenger is another incredible hard book. Really cool stuff. So you have 5, 6, 7, and 8 in here. You also have those pictures in the front, those layouts that are beautiful. Forward by Judd Reed, Kyokushin karate master, battled 100 black belts in a row and defeated them all. He's one of the toughest men on the planet. So really awesome stuff. He's an inspiration to Onrie, so Onrie wrote a foreword to it. And in the back, you still have those 50 extra pages of character descriptions, interviews with the creative team, road of how this book came to be. What's really cool about how Onrie put his book together is he thought of everything, because everybody who gets a book needs a bookmark. He's got a beautiful silk authentic bookmark that's attached to the binding that you can stop wherever you go in true historical Asian fashion. So this book's also going for $20. So for $40, you can pick up issues 1 through 4 and issues 5 through 8. All for $40, plus they'll sign them for you and send them straight to your door. But I'm going to turn you over to Onrie because he's got more to tell you about his book. He created it. He's the writer, creator, and producer. So let him tell you. Let's kick it.
All right, let's do it. All righty then. So thank you, Kevin, for pitching Yi Sun Shin. I always appreciate you doing that. Now, for those of you who are not interested in hardcover books and you prefer those single-issue books because they look cooler and they save you some cash, we got the single issues right here. I have Yi Sun Shin Warrior and Defender 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I'm going to do that first set here for just $10. So these 4 comics are going to go for $10. I have Fallen Avenger here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's going to go for another $10. So you can get all 8 comics for $10. And you can also tack on Hunter and Destroyer #1 for an extra $3. $23, you get all 9 comics signed, and I will sign them for you live on the air right now on the Kickin' It show.
Boom.
So that's it. That's what's up with Easton Chin. I'm going to pick some independent comics right now.
Do it.
And before I get into it, I'm gonna toot my own horn first, because you can't ever toot anything unless you toot your tootie. All right, so I have Mark's A Tale of Neglect here. This is the story of my grandfather's life. During World War II, he was a Russian Jewish soldier that battled the Nazis. It is a standalone story. There are no sequels or prequels to Mark's, and it is going for just $15. I am the writer, creator, and publisher of it, so I will sign it for you as well. It's a very powerful story featuring 3 very distinctive art styles to tell the story in the most dynamic way possible. Very few graphic novels are like this one. Pick this up, $15. Call it as you see it. Mark's A Tale of Neglect. Learn about what happened in Soviet Russia during World War II. All right. Next up, I got some independent stuff going on here, and this is a series I'm really proud of. It's called Peerless, and this is written by my man Chris Marin and illustrated by Pablo Pepino. And it is some awesome kung fu action stuff. I love it. It's absolutely great. We got the first issue here, which was crowdfunded and successfully crowdfunded. And just look at this cover, guys. It's really fantastic. I'm going to open this up so you guys can take a look at the inside art. It is absolutely phenomenal. Check out some of the sequential action here. Really great stuff. Peerless is going to go for just $5 today. So Peerless #1 is going to go for $5, and it's signed by the creator, Chris Marin.
Nice.
Next up, I got 47 Furious Tales. So for those of you who don't know, this is the story of the 47 Ronin, and this is done by my man, William S. Quinton, and it is signed by both him and the artist. This is the last set of 1 and 2 that I have in stock, and it basically is the story of the 47 Ronin told through the perspective of animals. Like instead of the samurais being humans, they're animals, and it's really great action, really great storytelling, and it comes with some really cool prints. And we're going to do the set here for $10, which I think is a steal. This is going to be a 12-issue limited series. This book is sold out on our show multiple times. And we got a couple extra copies, and I'm looking to unload them right now. So if you want the first 2 issues, they'll be up to date on the series at just $10 for the pair. And finally, I'm going to be pitching a book that I am a huge advocate of. A huge advocate of.
Flash Mirage?
Oh, no. Amazonia by Joe Mcphee, who is one of our patrons and one of our frequent guests on the show. We have Amazonia #1, #2, #3, #4, #5, and #6. Now, something to tell you guys about Amazonia. I learned a lot about Joe Mcphee when we had him on virtual signings with Onrie last Friday. I had no idea that he was not a natural artist. He originally wanted to just write his stories, but in order to save money, in order to kind of see his project through, in order to kind of keep things moving, which is always really difficult, that's a challenge in comics, he decided to teach himself how to draw. So not a writer by trade, but just determined to get his story out there. And Joe is an incredible writer, and he's been in this game as long as I have. He is a brother in arms. And we have a goal right now. We want to get this book sold out so we can stock it again, so that we can keep bringing it on, because that's what this industry is all about, is supporting our brothers and sisters and helping them reach the goals that they are on with their own journeys. So here's what I'm doing right now. Each of these books comes with the COA, okay, Certificate of Authenticity, for each individual issue. It's all signed by Joe Mcphee, and the COA certifies that. You can take that to CBS. You might even be able to take it to CGC, but it's good enough for them in order to get your books graded. And this is a writer who's teaching himself how to draw, and he is so determined that he is already on issue 7, and he is pushing forward at full speed. And I am super impressed and honored to know him. And we're going to do this whole set here for just $20. Issues 1 through 6 $20, all signed by Mr. Joe Mcphee. Call it as you see it. We got some indie love over here. We got some video games. We got some DVDs. We got all kinds of stuff here. But I have a feeling that I'm going to have to undress all this stuff right now. And maybe we'll see it again. Maybe we won't. We'll see what happens. But for now, I'm going to kick it back to my man, Kevin.
Good, kick it back to me. And folks, I got to tell you that Joe Mcphee is really impressive. Everything Onrie said about him is spot on. He is a frequent customer of our show, as well as I consider him to be a friend now. So thank you, Joe, and keep pumping it out. And as soon as you get comics to me, I'll be pushing them as well. So let's keep it going. We're going to keep it going with an old school cinematic movie that was a comic book, and it's called Crawl. You ever see Crawl, Onrie?
No.
Loser. So Crawl, he was pretty much about a prince who was cursed, and he has to go through all these different magical lands. And he's led by a Cyclops with a trident staff, and he goes in, and the person who has all the power is called the Widow of the Web. The Widow of the Web is a woman who controls a giant spider. She controls a giant spider. The Widow of the Web is this man's ex-wife. Pretty crazy, right? So, having that said, there's all kinds of things in here, but Krull is a demon that possesses all these things and tries to get at this prince who has this spinning magical star that can cut through him. Yes, it was, Mr. Trevino. Liam Neeson at his finest for sure. He was very young in this movie as well. Really cool movie. Marvel put it on, and I'm doing this for $4. All right. I also have The Brightest Day, Teen Titans, Villains for Hire. Check this out. This is number 1. This book's going for $4 as well. All put on by DC. Brightest Days, Titans, Villains for Hire, number 1. Here's one that we can all relate to, because sometimes we all feel this way, and we all feel this way about the planet. This particular book is for adults, not kids, but it's called Bitch Planet, triple feature. You got Life of Sportsman, you got Body Mod, and you got To Be Free. So you have 3 comics in one. This was done by DeConnick and DeLandero. This was done by, look, what's A Comics? Oh, Image put this on. Image put this comic on. It's one of their satellite comics, their sub comics. So Bitch Planet, this one's going for $3. Really cool. Again, it has a lot of adult stuff in here, so don't buy it thinking you're going to give it to the kids, because it's got boobies. All right, now back to fighting, martial arts. We hunt, we kill, we elbow, we do all kinds of stuff. And nobody, and I mean nobody on the planet does that better than my man Tony Jaa. You don't know who Tony Jaa is? He's Ong Bak, man. He is Ong Bak. So, Tony Jaa is known for his martial arts. And it's unlike no other. Buy this movie. I'll put it to you this way. This movie is not in English at all. I sat through the entire thing because the fight scenes were so incredible. And you start to get what they're saying. And the people that are in this, there's a guy in this who's hilarious. His little sidekick. He's funny. He's technically his brother in real life, but they make a pretty good pair. It's hilarious. This guy is all jacked up on Mountain Dew, and Tony Jaa just comes up and he beats this woolly mammoth skeleton to the ground, wraps his thigh bones around his arms, and starts beating the heck out of him. Like, who does that? Awesome. This one's going for just $8. Again, it's not in English. It's hard to get. This is the original. Let me know. So like I said, we do artwork as well. So I got some Jim Lee art here. This was a promotion from DC. I got Jim Lee right here. This is going for $5. That's the JL right there. As you can see, Jim Lee. $5 for that artwork. I have one more thing going from Jim Lee, and that is Aquaman. Check that out. This one's going for $10. Jim Lee. All right, so that's actually 6. I'm going to kick it back to Onrie. When I come back, I'm going to hit you hard. So I'm kicking it back to my man right now. Let's get it done.
All right, let's do it, Kevin. All right, as you guys can see, I have a stripped down rack, and I'm going to bust out one of my favorite games on the PS3. This is a perfect game, Grand Theft Auto 4.
Oh, yeah.
And episodes from Liberty City. This is my favorite game on PS3. It is absolutely hilarious and epic and awesome and everything. This is one of the best video games ever made. I love GTA 4. Such a good game. I'm going to do this today for $20. So $20 on GTA 4. Really, really great game. I'm also a big GTA 5 fan too, and I can't wait to see what they do next with the series. Okay. Next up, I got some Wonder Woman. I have Wonder Woman number 34 and number 35. I'm going to do the pair together for just $12 today. So $12 on this pair. Each one's going to go for $6. $12 on the Wonder Woman pair. This is Perez and Marinagan and Liebert. We got Wonder Woman. Next up, I got the God of War collection. This is on PS3. This collects God of War number 1 and 2. This is by far my favorite series in gaming. And we got the first 2 games, and I'm going to do this for $15 today on PS3. $15 for God of War number 1 and 2, the God of War collection. Call it as you see it.
Nice. That is a very desired game.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Kevin. All right. Next up, I have Ultimates, number 9, number 10, and number 8. So it's actually 8, 9, and 10. And I'm going to do them all for just $5 right now. The 3 for $5. 3 for $5. Okay. Next up, I have Sin City on Blu-Ray. It's a phenomenal movie. I really love this. I'm going to do this for just $10 today. Sin City. Call it as you see it. Great movie. It's got 2 discs. It's a director's cut. Totally worth it. Next up, I got Master of Kung Fu. I have Master of Kung Fu number 64 and number 65. I'm going to do the pair here for just $10 today. So $10 gets you both books. We got a movie coming out soon. Highly recommend adding this to your collection. These books are about to skyrocket in value. Next movie I got here is Spider-Man Homecoming. This comes with a comic inside of it. It includes a Spider-Man Homecoming comic book.
Nice.
The digital app. It has this awesome case. It has a bonus disc and the movie and all kinds of stuff. I really liked Spider-Man Homecoming. This is fantastic. I'm going to do this for $20 today. This is retailing at $40. So I'm going to do a 50% off right now for Spider-Man Homecoming. And I'm going to do one more, and then I'm kicking it back to Kevin. I have Loki, Agent of Asgard, number 4. This is going to go for just $5 today.
$5 for Loki, Agent of Asgard, number 4. And that is 8 for me. Kevin, I'm kicking it back to you.
You can go ahead and take it back to me. I got something cool. I got some old school Don McGregor here, Onrie, and Gene.
Philip, hold on a second, Kevin. Philip, let me know which Iron Man trade you want. We got a bunch of them. I'll bring them out.
Yeah, yep. So I got some old school Don McGregor and Gene Colan here, and this is classic. This is Nathaniel Dusk, Private Investigator.
Oh, dude, that's so good. That's so awesome. Yeah. David Moore, if you're watching this, you really should pick up Nathaniel Dusk from Don McGregor. So good.
This is an awesome series, and it gains traction because of the story. You can't find many of these. And this one's called Nathaniel Dusk, Private Investigator. This is the number 1, and it's a 4-part miniseries. This one is number 1 of the 4. I don't have the rest. I do have this, and I'm doing this one for just $6. $6. Who's that? Trish? What's up, Trish? How you doing? Welcome. Strange Tales, Werewolf by Night. This is number 4 and number 5. Check this out. And this one's Friends in the Night. These 2 books right here are going for $2 a piece. So that's $4 for the pair. Call it as you see it.
All right. David Moore is calling Nathaniel Dusk.
Okay. Excellent. Thank you. David Moore, you're going to like that. And then when you're done with it, just sell it to Onrie.
I'll buy it back.
He will. He'll forget about it. Nathaniel Dusk. Nathaniel Duskbane. All right, so I got that over here from Mr. Moore. No problem. Moon Knight, Onrie. Moon Knight.
Moon Knight, yes.
The Initiative. This is number 11, number 12, number 13, number 14, number 15, number 16, number 17, and number 18. Oh, we got more. Number 19. Okay, 11 through 19. All Moon Knight, the Initiative. Check this out. We're going to do all these books for $10. Every single one of them. Thread of Peace 1 and 3. I do not have it. Onrie might have it, Cora. So $10 for the whole kit and caboodle of Moon Knight. That's a really insane deal. I'm doing bundles like crazy. And then guess what? Legion of Superheroes number 12. This one's going for $10 right now. Call it as you see it. Put that right up there. Yeah. And this one's going to be a bit pricey, but it is perfect. And this one's going for $45. This is Strange Tales number 1. Strange Tales number 1. Strange Academy number 1. I apologize. All right, Onrie, that's 4 for me, buddy.
Okay, cool, man. I'm gonna kick it back to me now. So, Cora, I'm gonna have to do a search for those Star Wars books. I don't know if I got them right now, but I did pull some Star Wars for you, just so you can have a look in the meantime. I'm gonna kick off, and I'll pull out some more. I got some trades too. So, if what I'm gonna show you right now isn't your fancy, just hang tight. I'll have something for you, Mr. Ragusa. In terms of your request, you asked if I had Iron Man. I have an Iron Man trade. I have Iron Man 2020. This is gonna go for $10. This is really, really fantastic. It's done by Walt Simonson and Bob Weisek. and it is really, really good. We also have Wonder Woman Revenge of the Mandarin. This is normally a $40 book. This is one of the Marvel Premiere Editions. So this is a factory sealed. It's normally going for $40. We're going to do it right now for $20. I'll tell you what, if you do both of these right now, I will do them both at $25. So let me know if you want these Iron Man trades. Take them off my shoulders. And I will put them into your collection. Here, I'm just going to put them at the bottom here. And next up, I got Raiders of the Lost Ark, number 1, number 2, and number 3. This is the whole mini series here from Marvel, and I'm going to do this whole set for $25 right now. So $25 gets you all of Raiders of the Lost Ark. Call it as you see it. And now I got some Star Wars for Cora, and this is my first round of. Okay, so we're going to do Iron Man 2020 at $10. It's going to go to Mr. Ragusa. Thank you very much, sir. Mr. Ragusa is getting Iron Man 2020. Outstanding. Just 1 second here. Okay, so Cora, let's go back to Star Wars for a minute. I have Star Wars Dark Lords of the Sith, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. This is going to be a big ask, but it's the whole arc. It's all Dark Horse stuff. I'm going to do this for $45, and I'll haggle with you a little bit. And the other Star Wars I have is Splinter of the Mind's Eye. This is part 1, this is part 2, part 3, and part 4. And I'm going to do the whole set here for just $25. So $25 gets you all these Star Wars books right here. And that is 4 for me. I'm going to go dig up some more Star Wars stuff that we have while I kick it back to Kevin. So I will be right back.
You go ahead and kick it back to me, man. I got some cool stuff I just dug up, like this official Marvel News Magazine, Marvel Age. Twice as many pages, only 25 cents. This is Marvel Age number 7. The inside story on the X-Men and Micronauts limited series. Plus the debut of a new talent department. So, really cool book. This one's going for $10. This is Marvel Age number 7. Call it as you see it. Okay, and to get this right here, I got Violator number 1. This is a branch off of Spawn. Okay, so that's Spawn right there. Violator is the crazy, insane clown that was played by John Leguizamo back in the day. He's the one that this book is made after. So this is the number 1 of that series that was branched off of Spawn, and I'm doing this one for $4. Call it as you see it. $4. What do we got in the comments? Iron Man, Splinter of Mine, please. We'll have to ask about other ones. No problem with that. I think Splinter of Mine, that was Onrie had that, right? But in the meantime, I will talk about the ultimate assassin. He kills dinosaurs. He's the dinosaur hunter. And his name's Turok. This is Turok number 1. And this is a foil edition. You got green foil, gold foil, all kinds of stuff on there. It's really cool. This is number 2. Check that out.
Corey, I got you on Splinter of my side. Thank you, dear.
Serial number contest inside. There's a serial number contest for these books inside. Check it out. I'm doing these for $10. Turok. Mark Hempel's. This is I sold the number 1, I believe, to Mike, actually, if I'm not mistaken. But I have number 2 right here, and this is Mark Hempel's Tug and Boster, big second issue, naked lady cover. This was a key issue because of the cover. Really awesome. This was done back in the day in the 90s. Late 2000s, but this is a nice book. It's very adult, so keep that in mind. I'm doing it for $5. Call it as you see it. This cover is uncensored inside. Call it as you see it. All right, guys. Now that's the comics. I'm going to go ahead and kick it back to my main man, Onrie. That's 4 for me. I got more left in my row, but let's do it. All right, so here's Onrie.
All right, hang on just a second here. I got some more stuff here for you guys.
Stop.
So, Cora, I got you on the Splinter of the Mind's Eye. I have more Star Wars for you. I got a whole ton. I have Star Wars X-Wing Rogue Squadron. This is also from Dark Horse. And I have Battleground Tatooine and The Phantom Affair. And these books are both priced at $13. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do them both for $15. So you can get both of these Star Wars books for $15. Call it as you see it. I got you covered. And then next up, I got Star Wars Darth Vader from Marvel. This is going to go for $20. Normally, I'm going to knock it down to $10 right now. So $10, you get Darth Vader. Call it as you see it. I got you covered. Chuck Pino's in the house. My man.
Chuck, Turok was the best game.
I got some X-Men trades for you if you're interested. Let me just hang tight. I pulled a bunch out last week. I was hoping you'd see them, but you ran away in your little hole, your Canadian hole. You just retreated up north. You passed us. What the heck? What the heck? Cora gets a spin on the wheel! And she also won a lifetime supply of gefilte fish. We're running that video again. Are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1.
Congratulations! You just won a lifetime supply of gefilte fish. Scraped off the side of a road, and who knows how it even got there in the first place. This unappetizing delicacy goes well with horseradish. It lacks all kinds of taste, which makes it perfect for curbing your appetite and feeding a pack of hungry stray cats. Savor every bite and ask yourself why anyone would ever think this is delicious. Come hungry and say goodbye to tasty, delicious foods forever.
Gefilte fish on a daily basis is not recommended by a doctor. Hunter Killer Collectibles accepts no responsibility for any side effects that may occur from the consumption of the product.
And we stand by that, just so you guys know. We also have X-Men from the Ashes. Look at that, Chuck. Bet you didn't see that coming, huh? All right. We got X-Men from the Ashes. Chris Claremont, Paul Smith, Bob Witek, Walt Simonson, and John Romita Jr. And can the Phoenix rise again? That's a good question, and you can find out for only $10. Call it as you see it, X-Men from the Ashes. And
Bam, 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 bam.
it's Morbid time! Doing this thing.
Hey, Chuck called from the ashes.
Oh! Bang, 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 bang. All right, there we go, Mr. Pino. Thank you so much. He appreciated it. Chuck, now he gets a lifetime. He really wanted that lifetime supply of gefilte fish. Who doesn't? All right.
Why don't you give us a lifetime supply of telling us what keys you got there?
I got Phantom Starkiller #1. This is the CBSN variant. Now, guys, let me tell you how rare this book is. There's only 20 dealers on CBSN, and we got a special cover for this book, which sold so well that it sold out completely. As a matter of fact, we believe so much in Phantom Starkiller that we actually got one of our copies graded, and it came back at 9.8. And we're happy about that.
Yes, we were.
Yes, we were super happy about that. We once thought CGC was giving it up to us in the, but no! CGC loves us all, and they care about us tremendously as long as we pay our bills on time. And we got the CBSN variant of Phantom Star Killer 1. I'm going to do, I only got 2 copies left, so I'm going to do each of these for $25 a pop. Phantom Star Killer is like the independent comics version of Star Wars. The dude is like the Mandalorian meets Skeletor, and it's just awesome, and going to be the next big thing. And it's done by Joseph Schmalke, who basically anytime we stock anything of his, it sells out like so fast. It's ridiculous. Joseph Schmalke. All right, I got some more X-Men here. I have X-Men Executioner's Song. This is another out of print trade right here. Fantastic stuff. Some 90s X-Men. We got Joe Madura in the house. Joe Mad! You'd be mad to pass up on this book. Normally a $25 book. I'm going to do this for $10. $10 right now. Call it as you see it. And we got you covered. $10. Boom shakalaka. And the last thing I'm going to tell you guys about before I kick it back to my man Kevin is the Return of the Defenders Part 3. This is the Silver Surfer number 5 annual. This is going to go for $5. $5. All right, Chuck, I got you on that. Thank you so much. And I'm just going to finish off my rack real quick. So, Chuck, I got you. Thank you very much. Chuck gets a spin on the wheel. Chuck, I'm spinning for you, my brother.
Philip, I'm going to go through some Batman trades, and if you like, let me know.
Awesome, Kevin. Thank you so much for doing that. Last thing I'm going to do before to fill up the rack is I have completed a set of books the other day called Starriers. The Quest Begins. I have the whole run here. I have issue 1, issue 2, issue 3, and issue 4. I'm going to do the whole run here for just $10 today. $10. Call it as you see it. Chuck, I'm spinning that wheel for you right now, my friend. Are you ready for me to spin that wheel? Let's see what he gets, everyone. Save 10% on his next purchase. So, just so you know, Chuck, anytime now, between now and later on, you save 10% off your next purchase. I'm going to bust out something super awesome for you. I got some more.
He said, come on, fish.
Come on, fish. All right, Kevin, I'm kicking it back to you.
Go ahead and kick it back to me. And to answer your question, Philip, yeah, I got quite a few old Batman trades. I'm going to go through them pretty quickly for you, if you don't mind, because I have quite a few of them. And just don't want to take up the whole time. So I got Alan Grant, John Wagner, and Simon Beasley on this. This is a Batman and Judge Dredd, Judgment on Gotham. This one's going for $5. I also, where is it? Right here. This is a pretty cool series. So Batman had a War Games trade. Okay, it's called Outbreak. This is book 1, act 1 of the War Games. This one's act 2. This one's act 3, Endgame. Now, every single one of these books are pretty thick. Each one's over 150 pages, probably even closer to 200. All right, so check this out. I'm going to do all 3 of these War Games for $15 for the triple. Right here, right now, and only today. They go back on our store at $10 a pop. Call it as you see it. These down here because they're set. I also have another trade. This is Batman and Houdini, The Devil's Workshop. Pretty much Batman and Houdini talking about sleight of hand and misdirection. This one's going for $5 as well. Call it as you see it.
Cora, if you don't eat fish, let me know what you do eat, and I will find the Russian equivalent of it. But rest assured, it will be robbed of all flavor and taste.
I also have Neil Gaiman and Andy Kubert. This is Batman, Whatever Happened to the Caped Crusader. And we all know Kubert is amazing. He's been in this game a long time. This one's going for $5. Batman Contagion. There is no cure. This one's going for $5. Super thick book. Super thick book. This is a one more dedicated towards kids, Batman, the Brave, and the Bold. Of course, like I said, this is dedicated to the younger series of consumers, and it is drawn and written the same way to be more dedicated towards them. Okay, I also have Batman, Bruce Wayne, Murderer? ? This one is the thickest book I got. It's probably 250 pages. It's really freaking awesome. I've read this book myself. It took me a while because I don't sit in one place and just read something start to finish. That's not how I roll. But really cool book. Bruce Wayne, Murderer. When he's found with the dead body of Vesper's Fairchild in his arms, a chain of events begins that will leave Batman changed forever. Arrested and imprisoned for murder, alienated from all whom he has ever called ally, Bruce Wayne stands poised to lose his own identity to the specter of his Dark Knight counterpart. So, this book is going for, what did I say? This book is going for $10. It was originally $20, so I'm doing 50% off on this one. So, as you see it. All right, that was a quick rundown through some Batman. Wait, no, I got some good ones right here. Sorry. Just going to go through these real quick. Batman Gotham County Line. That is a really good one. You got Steve Niles on that, and you got Scott Hampton on this. This book originally was about $25. I'm going to do it for $10. And The Resurrection of Ra's al Ghul by Grant Morrison and Paul Dini. $10. Both these books going for $10 right here. So that covers a lot of old Batman stuff. I'm going to take some of this down off of my rack because it does take up so much room when I'm promoting single issue comics. All right, let me get these down here. And as far as single issue goes, let's do this. I got Child's Play, X-Force number 33, $5. I also have X-Force number 26. This is the appearance of Rainfire. This one's going for $5. Call it as you see it, folks. We got it. Of course, that's spaghetti, Onrie.
Spaghetti, okay.
This one's pretty cool. I found it. I do not know what it is. I don't remember the Extinction Agenda. Do you remember this, Onrie?
No.
It's a First Strike X-Men Extinction Agenda. This is the part 1. And this is some old Jim Lee stuff, guys. This is Jim Lee, like almost in the beginning. So check this out. I'm doing this for $5. No idea what it is. Could be worth more. But old Jim Lee. Check it out.
Jim Lee!
Call it as you see it. So having been through all those trades, and I'm doing single issues now, I'm going to kick it back to Onrie. We have about 30, 40 minutes left in the show. We
have less. We have 22 minutes in the show.
Oh, very good. Okay, so let's just keep it going. We want to get as much stuff out as possible.
Hey, Kevin, you know how I feel right now? I feel really good because in about 20 minutes, it's quitting time. And when it's quitting time, we're going to go off the air because it's just been such a great show. And we're going to be like this.
Stop. You've already ruined the button. I don't even want it anymore.
Good, then I can use 2 of them.
Chuck, that was when X-Men saved Genosha. Was that a trade or one issue? It was a one issue.
Okay, so next up, I have some Weapon X books here from Marvel Comics Presents. I have issue 80, number 90, number 91, and number 92. I got all of these going for just $6 right now. So I'm going to do $1.50 set. Call it as you see it. Dude, just wait until you get your own siren, dude. So awesome. So much fun. You're just upset because you don't have yours yet. But don't worry, it's on the way.
That's what it is.
It's totally what it is. You could totally pull a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and say it's Morphin time with it. We got Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 28. It's gonna go for just $5 this evening. $5 on this bad boy. And I'm gonna start busting out some video games again. And I'm gonna kick it off with a movie first, actually. Bet you guys didn't see that coming. We got Cowboy Bebop, the complete series on Blu-ray. The entire series. This is awesome. First time it was brought over to Blu-ray. And I'm going to do this for just $30 today. $30 on Cowboy Bebop, the complete series on Blu-ray. All right. And let's see. Where was that video game? Ah, yes.
David Moore? Yes, I'll make that deal with you.
Awesome. I got Deus Ex Human Revolution, the director's cut on PS3. This is an awesome game. Such a good game. I'm going to do this today for just $15. $15 on this bad boy. And I'm going to bust out two more trades. I have X-Men Beauty and the Beast. Right here, this is a factory sealed graphic novel here. This is from the Marvel Premiere Edition. It collects Marvel graphic number 12, Beauty and the Beast number 1 through 4, and material from Marvel Heartbreakers number 1. And this is about Beast and his relationship with this beautiful woman who's being dominated on the cover. All right. So normally this is a $30 book. I'm going to do it for $15 right now. It's a hardcover. And then I have X-Men Mutants versus Vampires, normally a $20 book, which will be sold right now for only $10. So $10 on these bad boys. And that's that. And Kevin, that's 4 for me. I'm ready to kick it back to you.
Do whatever you do. I'm just recording David Moore's purchase.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And then Cora, did I see your comment?
Yeah.
How much? Cora's asking about the Duck Hunt Mario game.
Duck Hunt Mario game. Since you bought that system, I'll throw that in for $15. Tell me know what you think. And that would be this right here, Mario and Duck Hunt. Okay, so having that said, let me put these aside for Mr. Moore. Got them over there. More Nintendo games. This one is a classic. It's called Jaws. And those of you who've never played it, you sit in a boat and you go back and forth, and they look like bombs, but it looks like they're throwing giant little lead weights at the shark. I'm kind of down that I was slow on the top loader Nintendo. Oh, man, Joe, my bad. It's all good, baby. I do have a regular Nintendo. I haven't decided whether I'm going to sell it yet or not, but I have the number 1 Nintendo. Like, it's serial number 001. It's the old push down. This one's going for $20. Jaws. We're sold on Mario Brothers. Got you, Mario Brothers. You gonna set up that game, and the kids are gonna be like, "What's this?" You're gonna be like, "Watch me work this shit." They're not even gonna know. What's Flower Power? No idea. NES Super Mario 15 doll hairs. Excellent. We got that going. Let me put that aside with Cora's stuff. Just go ahead and put that aside with Cora's stuff. With her top loader. So we have Jaws we just went over. We also have Excite Bike. Excite Bike was the first game you could build your own ramps on in the motocross sector. You know, Excite Bike was all about that. And this one's going, I'm going to do this for $20. This is a Capcom game. Onrie, I don't know if you ever played this game, but Legendary Wings. Did you ever play that?
No, I didn't actually. I actually did not play that.
This was a fun game. You would have really liked this game.
Really?
Yes.
Looks kind of lame to me. I'm just kidding.
Well,
Tell me all about it.
So did the cover of every RPG.
Yes, this is true. This is actually true too.
So I'm going to do this one for $10. Okay.
What kind of game is it? Is it a side scroller?
Yeah. Yeah, you pretty much go. It's like, I mean, it's exactly how you said. It's a side scroller. So people who don't know what that is, imagine you're in a frame, and instead of you going through different boards or whatever, it goes this way, and you go through it like you're flying the whole time. This game's pretty beat up, but it's still expensive, and it sells out every single time. But it works. It works. Mike Tyson, Punch Out.
Oh, man. Classic.
Mike Tyson, Punch Out. You got Bald Bull. You got Soda Popinski. You got the Penguin. You got everybody. And then Tyson comes in there. He's like, really cool stuff. And you are Little Mac, man. That's you. You're Little Mac. That's the character you play. This game's going for $40. Mike Tyson's Punch Out. It's so hard to get a hold of for cheap. So having that said, I just went through a bunch of stuff. We got some people calling some stuff. We got some wheels spinning. Cora, I'm gonna hook you up with another spin because you've earned it. I see you've totaled up all right. So you get another spin. Let me know when you want that. I'm gonna kick it back to Onrie, and we're gonna get this done.
Okay, let's go back to you guys, Mr. McPhee.
Oh yeah, King Hippo knocking his pants down. I forgot all about that.
Oh yeah, that was awesome. I remember that actually. I was playing Punch Out with Max and Alon, and we were doing that. That was awesome. I remember that. Such a good game. All right, next up, I got Wonder Woman from George Perez, number 39, number 40, and 41. I'm going to do this set here for $15 today. $15 on this set. That's $5 per book. This is some old school Wonder Woman right here. From George Perez, some legendary stuff right here. Next up,
Retired Perez.
What's that?
I said George Retired Perez.
Yes, he did. He is retired. He is out of the. He's just done. He doesn't really do shows anymore. Next up, I got a great PS4 game. I have the greatest hits copy of Horizon Zero Dawn. This is a really great game. If you're into future techie stuff and stealthy action and open world cool stuff, this is a great game. I'm going to do this for $15 right now. $15 on Horizon Zero Dawn, the PlayStation 4 hits version. Call that as you see it. It's kind of hard to see that, isn't it? Let's see. I have two more books out here to show you guys. I have Batman and Wonder Woman, The Brave and the Bold. I have issues 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this is a 6-issue series. I'm going to knock $1 off the cover price of each book. We're looking at $15 for the set here. $15 for this set.
Yes, Chuck. Horizon is a great game.
Horizon is a totally awesome, badass game. Next up, we got. And actually, you know what? Since this is the greatest hits version, I'm going to do this for just $10. So Horizon Dawn PS4, $10. Call it as you see it.
Wow.
Uncle Honor's being kind to you guys. You get a free DC comic if you would have spun right now, but you didn't. So therefore, I'm going to give you a chance to win it all with Sin City, Big Fat Kill,
All 5 issues in mint condition. This is solid stuff, guys. I really, really love it. All these books are in mint condition. Dark Horse. This is the second story in Sin City, and it's the single issues. And I'm going to do these for just $20. So $20 for this set here. So call it as you see it. We got you covered. That's 4 for me. Kevin, I'm kicking it back to you. And we got 9 minutes left on that clock.
Kick it back, baby, because I got games, comics. I got it everywhere. It's all over the place. So we're going to keep it with PS3, Hawk X. This is a great fighting flyer game. It's got everything in it. It's got the booklet, the pamphlet in it, everything to teach you how to play this game. It's for PS3. This is part of the Tom Clancy series. So check this out. This is really awesome. It's pretty much one-player game, but online you can play with up to 8 people, so it's really cool. And I'm going to do it for $10. Hawk X. All right, here's another movie that is very dear to Onrie's heart and myself because this movie was filmed in our high school. And it's the ultimate procrastinator, the ultimate I'm going to get out of jail free card, party animal, I can get away with anything. The man himself, Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Such a good movie. Filmed right in our high school.
This was in our high school, yes. This was filmed in our high school. Great movie. I also have The Breakfast Club, which was created by kids that went to our high school because we instilled a thing called Saturday Detention. If you don't know what that is, it's because I'm the champion. I had Saturday Detention every Saturday for like 2 years straight.
Why did you do that to yourself?
Well, the first time I got a year's worth of Saturdays because we were walking down Essay Hall, and I was a freshman, and I was a sophomore, and I saw somebody I didn't know messing with. You remember Tim Shabraya?
Yeah.
We all hung out with Tim Shabraya, and this kid had him like up against a window or whatever, and I didn't even know who he was, so I just ran over and picked the kid up and threw him through the window.
Well, congratulations, Kevin.
And the principal Dean Leonard did not like that. Dean Leonard did not like that at all. He's like, go away, sit in there for the rest of your life. But then we became friends, and he started letting us order pizza while we were in Saturday Detentions. Got to look at our text messages on our cell phones because we didn't have that really. All we had was text messaging and pagers. So Ferris Bueller's Day Off. This one's going for $5. Call it as you see it. And you know what's better than watching a movie with Kevin Bacon?
Eating bacon.
More Kevin Bacon. And we got Elizabeth Shue from The Karate Kid. Kevin Bacon. Think you're alone? Think again. This is Hollow Man. This is when Kevin Bacon became pervy. Okay? Check this out. I got the joint right here, the pamphlet. I got the DVD right here. $3.
Yeah, we just got today. He's like, Joe says you got just detention for that. We got suspended and expelled for that stuff.
Yeah, I got detention. Well, I was a special case because I was in something called special ed. If you don't know what that is, it's for kids that have learning disabilities and or anger issues or authority issues. I was in the authority issue area. Not because I was a mean kid, but I liked to show off, and I tried to be as tough as possible back then. I moved from Maryland to Chicago, and everybody was tough. Everybody in Maryland wasn't tough, and I got my butt handed to me a bunch of times. But that's neither here nor there. But I've got something. This is a sneak peek of something I have. And this is sold out on the retail level this week. It's a Batman comic. But I got 2 special variants. And they're amazing. So the first variant I have is Batman Fortnite 0.1. You got Gage, Mustard, Brown, DeCastro, Galices on this. This variant right here is going for big money already. Not as much as the other one, but I'm doing this one for $30.
Mike
Okay.
Simonson's in the house. What's up, man?
What's up, G? How you doing? Bam! $30 on this Fortnite .01. But wait, there's more. Because I have the Viva la Resistance. I have the other variant of Batman 0.1. Fortnite. This is amazing. This book right here, we're doing for $65 right now. $65. If you can find it in a store, go get it. Because it's for sale for $65 right now everywhere else. Call it as you see it, folks. I got Batman Fortnite, both variants, waiting for your collection. So call it as you see it. I also have Xbox 360 games, and this is Battlefield 3. Battlefield 3, I have everything in here. I've got both games right here, both discs.
Joe, I was not violent in high school. Kevin was my protector. I was like, spring forth, burly protector, and save me.
Technically, Kurt and myself were his protectors.
Yes, this is true. Stop picking on me, everyone.
Hit, not it. This one's going for $10. Battlefield 3. All right. Well, that's 4 for me.
All right, hold on. Mike Simonson's asking about the Star Wars you got up there.
Oh, Mr. Simonson, I'd be more than happy to tell you about the Star Wars. So I've got some slab Star Wars here. This one is pretty cool. It goes with this one. So these 2 9.8s are pretty awesome. This is Star Wars number 42. I'm doing this for $50. It's a 9.8, and it's the Kieran Gillen story. So check it out, man. This one's going for $50. If you call it now, you can spin that wheel. You never know what you're going to get. You could get free shipping. You could get 5% off. You could get a free key comic. You never know. So Star Wars number 42 in 9.8 and Star Wars number 43 in 9.8. This one I'm doing for $45. You know what? I'll do it for $40. It costs more to get CGC than what I'm selling it for. I'll do this for $40. So if you want to do 42 and 43, we'll do them for $90. Put these back. Put this back. This one's really cool because this is a very special black and white edition. This is a 9.4 on Star Wars number 5, and it's also signed by John Cassidy. This is 7 out of 15, so this is really amazing. This book right here. Here's the back of it. You got Darth and Luke getting ready to go at it. This one, normally when John Cassidy signs something, it immediately goes for about $199. Just about everything he signs is up. Specifically $199. When you look up his stuff, it's crazy. So, but I'm going to give you guys a good discount here, and I am going to do this for $125. Cora, I got you. I got you. I swear. I'll get your spin. I'm going to do this one for $125. If you act now, I might even throw another discount, but let me know. And then over here is Star Wars Princess Leia, number 1, 9.6. I'm doing this one for $50. This is a 9.6. I'm not trying to get you. I'm not trying to go to the moon with you guys on these prices on these particular books. Onrie and I were into everything, absolutely everything, and we need a bunch of slabs. We have quite a few, but we always need slabs. But right now, Star Wars, this stuff just goes so quickly. And I'm trying to get rid of this because there's some other Star Wars stuff I want to get. All right. So having that said, there you go, brother. And I'm going to kick it back to Onrie now. And no, I'm not. I'm going to spin for Cora. Spin that wheel. Spin that wheel. Spin that wheel. Oh, snap. Cora, you just got $5 off pressing. So if you buy a book from us, I'll press it for you.
All right, Mike Simonson's asking about that third one. What number was that, the third one from the Star Wars that you showed off?
I did number 42, 43, number 5, and Princess Leia 1.
So do number 5. Show them the cover for 5. So that was the third one.
5, this is the black and white cover plus CG Seed signed by John Cassidy.
And how much are you doing that for?
I said 125.
125, okay. Mr. Simonton, there you go. I'm going to do 4 more, and then we're going to close out for the evening.
Let's do it.
So I got Thanos Legacy number 1, Thanos Rising number 2, and Thanos Rising number 3. I'm going to do all 3 of these for just $10 tonight, so $10 on this set. I've got West Coast Avengers number 50. This is going to go for $10 tonight.
That's right. And Michael, if you buy that Star Wars, it gets you 2 spins on the wheel.
I got Marvel Tales starring Spider-Man number 82 and number 170. I'm going to do the pair for $5. So $5 on these 2. And last but not least, I am going to show this off again. This is Ted Sikora's movie right here. Hero Tomorrow, signed by Ted. This is out of production. Highly recommend picking this up. If you're a fan of Ted Sikora's comics, you will love this movie. It's only going for $20. $20. Call it as you see it. MT Marvel Tales is going to Mike Simonton. I got you on that, sir. Thank you very much. And that was it for me.
That's it for Onrie. Folks, I also want you to remember, Onrie and myself, we do offer some sort of a layaway plan. If you need time to pay up on things, we're more than happy to select them and hold them for you. Just let us know.
Absolutely. All right. So that is the end of the show here. Kevin, well done.
Hi!
We had a great show tonight.
All right.
I'll be back tomorrow afternoon on CBSN at 11 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Mountain Time, 1 p.m. Central, and 2 p.m. Eastern. Kevin and I will be back Wednesday evening, 5 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. We are looking forward to showcasing some more comics. We're selling off 10 huge long boxes this week so that we can make some better purchases and pick up some really cool stuff. So between now and Wednesday, we should be getting some really awesome stuff in. And we are looking forward to giving you guys the best of what we have to offer. So we will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for shopping with us. And
That's right. Does that answer your question, Joe? There you go, baby. Bloom right here in my hands. Holla at you.
Yeah. We got it. Kevin's got it, and I got all the variants too. We got copies of it, and it's going for $7, and it's all signed. So just let us know. Cora, you can absolutely get your invoice tomorrow. We will take care of you. If you are requesting it, we can take care of you. All right.
My man, Joe. My man. Give me your comics so I can pitch your stuff, bro.
Yes, Kevin wants to order a set from you, Joe. So we'll talk about. We'll message us and we'll get that. He wants to buy a set from you outright.
1 through 6.
Yep. All right, excellent. Well, that's the night here. Kevin, you got any last words?
I love you guys. I'll catch you on the flip.
Awesome. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow, 11 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Mountain Time, 1 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Eastern on the Comic Book Shopping Network. Have a great night.